Alright y'all, welcome back. Josh here with Josh's Lawn and Landscape. Just want to do a short video today about trimmer racks. So I've had 3 that I've used since I've been in lawn care, and I've had issues with some minor, some could have potentially been bigger with each of them. So as you know, here we go. As you know, I've purchased the Equipment Defender rack, which is my current one. I love it. One small thing with the Equipment Defender is these blocks, and you have to tighten the screws in them to hold the shaft on the trimmers. So this, just be careful not to over tighten, because you can see here these indentions actually came from one of the blocks before I took it off of this trimmer and put it on my edger. So just be careful with Equipment Defender not to over tighten your blocks, because it will bend the shaft or crush it, so to speak. You can see there, I didn't do it on the one on the end that I had there. So, but this rack here, this set, this was my first trimmer rack, and it's nothing spectacular, just simple metal brackets. Had pins on one end to hold the end of the edger or trimmer in, and then I had a lock that would go through here like this. Matter of fact, these may be the same locks to lock the handle in. So I used this rack for 2 seasons or so, probably somewhere in there, maybe a little longer. One thing to watch out for with this rack, I don't know if any of you've ever had one just like this, is keep a close eye on your grips. And I'll show you here on my FC70 edger, this is what happens. You can see here where it just basically cut the rubber here and on the other side, and that is just simply from it rubbing on this edge. And after I noticed that going on, I moved up to this rack, which I have seen a few people currently using. It has your little hook bracket, so you can slide the shaft down in here like this, put your handle in behind this bracket, flip it up and lock it. And it normally has some window trim foam, as you can see, like right there on the back side of this, which does do a better job of protecting your handles. And you can see here, this is also worn from this first handle. I think I used this trimmer rack here for 3+ seasons, I believe it was. And one thing I noticed with this one is, you notice it does have the foam cover here and here, and it just simply slides over the little hook part there, and then you lock this over it. Now once this foam starts to wear, you'll notice the trimmers do have a little more movement in them. And the issue that I found with this trimmer rack was on these hooks on the back side, you will wind up with, it will wear on the shaft, as you can see there at intention. It will wear on the shaft of your trimmer. Same thing on my edger, if you can see it, there it is, right there, you can see it. And that's just simply from it bouncing going up and down the road, simple travel. So you could probably wrap around this rack, if this is the one you're using, to prevent that here. But that's just an issue that I noticed with this that could have potentially been somewhat costly had it rubbed completely through the shaft on the trimmer or the edger, and I would have had to buy a whole new shaft assembly for my hand item. So once, like I said, the first thing is the small thing with the Equipment Defender. Just make sure you don't over tighten your blocks. But so far with the support racks and everything, I'm loving the Equipment Defender rack and the locking blocks. So just be real careful. If you've got this more kind of just simple trimmer rack, you may really want to look into some kind of a hard rubber wrap to wrap on these lips to keep it from chewing up on your handles again. And then again, on this type of rack, which I have been seeing some people use, find a way to wrap this part here with something similar to this foam, whether you wrap it around this way or some kind of foam coating or something of that nature, in order to keep it from rubbing on the shaft of the trimmer. And you can see right there where it's got that indentation in it. So just a couple of things that I wanted to go over with some trimmer racks. And let's say I've got the Equipment Defender currently, so loving it. But just a few tips there. I've seen some people using these racks, and this is just a couple issues I've had with it, so I thought I would share it. And again, just a couple of shout outs, some off the top of my head, to some people if you haven't checked them out yet. I think it's Hazardra Lawn Care. Just got him a new John Deere zero turn. He's trying out some blades on that, so check out his channel. And he also did a super clean spray with his power washer with the foam cannon on it. Turned out pretty cool, so check that one out. And there's ATR Lawn Care is the one I can think of off the top of my head. They haven't been doing anything for a while, but Cody and Courtney with ProCut, they've started to post a few new videos, so they're kind of getting back into it. Check them out. Check out some of their previous content. Got some real good stuff there. And right off the bat, just a couple, again, like I said, it was off the top of my head. Drawing a blank here. So, there's Brian with Top Notch Lawn Care. Just started checking out a channel, New Hope Cuts, I think is the name of it. I believe that's right. Give them a look, check that one out, and get some real good content. Does excellent work. Just recently started watching that one myself. So just a couple of shout outs there, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for taking the time to... Oh, I hear something behind me, sorry. Living in the country, got squirrels everywhere. Thanks for taking the time to watch. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and let me know what you think. If y'all had any of these same issues with any of these racks, and I hope this was helpful to somebody. Y'all be safe, be kind, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, everybody.